So, as a quick recap, in this save we basically played until War was resurrected by the Council. And this is a little bit weird because in Darksiders 3 we saw him in chains at the Council's feet, or in front of the Council one should say, when Fury came around 10 years after the apocalypse.
The angry blade thirsts for destruction.
Then in Darksiders 2, which took place after Darksiders 3, it was stated that War was actually dead, and now he's alive again, so I can only imagine that the Council questioned, killed, and then resurrected him multiple times. But anyway, let's go pick up our sword. Yeah, so here we have Chaos Eater, War's legendary blade, also stripped of its former strength and powers. Now Chaos Eater, as described in the art book and the novel, literally feeds off of the damage that is done to its opponents. Literally feeds off of the anguish of its enemies, and is actually somewhat sentient to a degree. Like when War first fights Uriel in the novel, he does not kill her, he just knocks her out, and he can pretty much hear Chaos Eater complain in disappointment. Alright, and now we also get Blade Geyser. Harnessing the power of the Chaos Eater, this attack summons a field of deadly blades around War. In the novel it is stated that those are actually like physical blades, so actual steel.
The souls of the dead will be your currency.
Not just magic.
Some enemies are more easily bought than killed.
Alright, let's go pick up some souls. I wonder what poor bastard had to give up their souls for currency. And yeah, we got currency souls, health souls, and wrath souls.
Seek the demon Vulgrim. Few can afford his services, or perhaps you can strike a bargain.
The Council confers with demons now, does it?
Since the truce was broken, some demons have fallen from the Destroyer's favor. Vulgrim is one such outcast. He has long sought an audience with us.
How long have I been here?
Looks like our trajectory was a little off. Not so fast, horseman. Let's lay down a few ground rules. Until this is over, you're a dog on a leash. I say bark, you bark. And if I have to kick you, you'd better not bare your teeth. Understand? Or should I teach you to play dead? Good boy.
You really do want to punch him in the face from the moment you meet him. So yeah, here we are. Fun times, everything is in flames. This is the same city foe as in Darksiders 3 as in Darksiders 2, because we meet both Uriel and Ulfane in this game. So remember in Darksiders 3 we saw the Empire State Building, so this is what's left of New York 100 years after the apocalypse. And again, I haven't played this game in months, So I will be running around quite a bit, checking to see where the chests and such are. Because one thing I will say about Darksiders 1 is it was a lot more stingy with handing out souls than Darksiders 2 and Darksiders 3. Both of those games were much more generous in how many upgrade materials and how much currency they awarded to you. So this is actually a lot more stressful.
Here comes the welcome party. Or, why don't you introduce yourself?
Now, I will say this, if you are trying to go for the achievements, do try to use environmental objects to kill these guys. Yes, instant killing them gives you health souls, but if you are trying to go for the achievements, for the trophies, do use as many environmental kills here as you can, because it will never be this easy again to get your 150 environmental kills for the trophy. I don't care about the trophy because I already got it on this profile, I think. So, also this is a lore stream. I don't care about trophies on the lore stream. So here we have a flash burster, who thankfully explodes himself before he can get to us. I do love how this replacement for the Swarm, the Wicked, are still separated by gender. Like, you still have female Wicked and male Wicked, with different clothing and different animations. And they do look different from the Hellspawn that we see in the previous, from the Hellslaves that we see in the previous game. So maybe another indication that humanity really died twice. Who knows? Very helpful of the game to tell us now that we can actually use our sponsor to interact with things. Like, we didn't just notice that already. Now, in this game, unfortunately, the flesh bursters will not just simply explode on you. In this game, you do actually have to fight them. And you do want to get out of their way when they do this attack with their belly, because that can actually do a whole lot of damage to you. These guys out of the way before I continue with where I'm supposed to go. And I think I'm gonna change the audio levels a little bit because it does seem a little loud to me. Okay, now we're getting a tutorial. I'm actually gonna read this one because, like I said, I haven't played this game in months, so I think I actually need a refresher. Okay, that's already on the right place. Good, good. Okay, much better. And oh look, there's a chest. Now technically we don't need the health just yet, but we're still gonna pick it up because I don't want to come back down here. Alright, and I think we're about to get into like a little mini boss battle. If I can... Wow. Seriously? War, what the fuck? Okay, there is our mini boss battle. First we gotta take care of a few of these guys. And there he is, that's a golem. So, not golem, golem. These guys can actually do a shit ton of damage if you're not careful, so... Oh. It is not going as well as I would hope, but... Again, it's been months since I last played this, so... A little out of practice here. Do love this execution flow. Wait, that's where we just came from. And yeah, let's pick it up because we're not going to be able to come back here anyway.
How long was I gone?
In Earth years, about a century. Long enough for the last of the mouth breathers to die off.
Then, the Third Kingdom is lost.
Subtle,
I almost didn't hear you coming.
Vulgrim.
The council finally took me seriously. If so, you're surely not empty-handed. This shall be the briefest of introductions.
You talk like we've never met you before.
There were a few young ones. Spectacular.
Okay, fuck off.
You seek the power behind the one called Destroyer. You will find the answers and the font of his power there. Oh, such haste to die. You aren't even a shadow of your former self. You wouldn't last a heartbeat. Besides, the way to the tower is shrouded by demon magics. Even I do not know the way.
Who does?
Feed my hunger. And I'll feed your curiosity.
You wanna know something truly outrageous? First he promises Fury that she and her brothers can use the serpent holes for free forever.
You try.
And now this bastard won't even let us
My
use...
patience, horseman. Bring me the souls.
Now this bastard won't even let us use a serpent hole. Fuck you, Vulgrim. I swear. Fury will hear of this. And it's not gonna be pretty. But yeah. I love this poster. Eden again. It's like 500,000 zombie horror flick. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in this game there is a poster of, or a sign of Vigil Games, which were the original developers, who then split into Gunfire Games and Airship Syndicate basically. I'm just gonna take these guys out, and there is a hidden chest in this area if you destroy all the fire hydrants, so we're gonna keep an eye out for those. I will say this, I will not use the health chests that we find here unless I am really, unless I have really lost health, because this game is really stingy with its health upgrades, so, and with its health chests, so we're not gonna use them unless they are actual health shards, and you can tell them apart by exactly how the chests look. So that one over there in the corner, that is a normal health chest. If it was a health shard chest, it would have a dark green shimmering coming out of it in addition to the normal green light. So yeah, not gonna open that one just yet. This one we won't be able to access until we have the Tremor Gauntlet, so not even gonna try. But I think we can get some stuff down here, if I'm not entirely mistaken. Yes. Awesome. Oh fuck, what was the button for descending? Circle, okay. Circle for descending and triangle for going up. Okay, we're gonna try that. Or we can just use X to go up, that works as well. Alright, moving on. If you guys see me walking past the fire hydrant and I'm not cutting it down, please shout. In case I miss one. I am trying very hard to get them all because I do want the bonus chest. Because again, in this game, souls are actually a bit harder to come by. Especially because you need so many of them for upgrading. So, I'm really gonna try to get it all. Okay, there we go. Ah, yes, and here we go with our Legion demons for this game. I am hoping that I will be able to gain enough souls not only to talk to Vulgrim, but also to unlock the, I think it's called Whiplash move? Or, no, Whirlwind, which is going to be our main move for this entire game because it's an AoE move.
We have enough souls to feed Vulgrim's hunger. Now, maybe he'll feed our curiosity.
Oh, fuck off, Watcher. I don't care about you. We are going to get more souls. Also, the crows give you health souls if you kill them. Oh, ow, 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 oh, that hurt. Yikes, that hurt a lot. Okay, that actually recovered most of our health. I'm very happy about that. And of course, if you are still looking for your environmental kills, I really recommend just grabbing everything you can. And just braining these guys with a light pole. We're not gonna use that because we don't need it. Gonna leave all of those for later when there will actually be tougher enemies in this area. If you come back here after, I think, halfway through the game, the enemies will be a lot tougher here. Also gonna ignore that one, but I think there is a actual currency chest down here. Yes, perfect. But yeah, we really have nothing right now. We have Blade Geyser, but that's about it. We don't have any of our other skills, we don't have our horse. Gonna have to get all of that back. Ah, god damn it, I wanted to grab the guys, not the furniture. Seriously. Ah, there we go. There's our extra chest. Alright, I think now we can talk to Volgrim, because now we really have all the chests that are not health chests.
These ancient gates have a mind of their own, but with this, you may reach an understanding. Beyond the gate, seek out Samael's prison. Once, Samael was close in power to the Dark Prince himself. Some might even say, a threat. You will find he is no friend to the Destroyer. Seek me out when you've gathered more souls. I will make it worth your while.
Alright, we're actually gonna do that right now.
On your journey, you may come into possession of certain items that are of particular interest to me. Artifacts of the Fallen Legion. If you discover any Legion artifacts, bring them to me. I will make it worth your while.
Alright, Earthcaller, a masterfully carved horn whose call awakens ancient gates. Now, ancient gates are essentially wardens. They are construct wardens. So this thing functions pretty much like a maker's key in Darksiders 2. I would like to buy this, but I don't have enough souls. There are some things in his inventory that are worth buying and others that are not. Personally, I would suggest go for this in the beginning and save the raft shards for later. You don't need them immediately. Then for... we don't have enough souls for the whirlwind combo. For the combos, really the most important one is the whirlwind combo.
Take your time.
And if you want to harpoon tackle, but really the whirlwind combo is the most important one. For the scythe, decide very early on whether you just want the normal scythe or harvester. Now you can see harvester here is based on the design sketches for harvesters and matches the description of the scythe in the novel, but is actually in terms of look very different from harvester as we saw it in Darksiders 2. And this scythe is technically better than the other one, so if you want to save up for this one, the important thing is if you're going for mastering all the weapon levels, do not switch between these two scythes. Buy them both if you want, but only equip one of them and don't switch back and forth between them, because every time you switch, the weapon level for the scythe will reset. That's just one thing to keep in mind.
Don't forget over here.
Now here we have the other skills that we could get, so you can get 4 upgrades for each skill, and they get progressively more expensive. Personally, my favorite is Stone Skin, because it can really help you survive fights that would otherwise be really, really tough. And this basically does exactly what it says on the tin. It turns your skin to stone. So we're just gonna sell this
Old
artifact.
Volgrim's got something new for you.
And now we have enough for the
You
whirlwind
are as
combo.
wise as you are powerful.
So this is gonna help us a lot, because this is basically an AoE move. It's gonna make the whole thing a lot easier.
Farewell for now.
Alright, let's map this thing. I usually put it on the top.
of my ancestors, awakened at last from the dreamless sleep. Then we are free.
No, free while the Destroyer still breathes.
The Destroyer, yes. To his service we are bound, though enemies we remain. So his enemies we call friend. Pass now, friend. Must bring victory. Must bring freedom.
That is probably the first time in several millennia
If
this
that
war
was
has
the
been called
gate,
friend.
I can't wait to find out what's behind it.
But yeah, the Destroyer basically enslaved the Wardens that were sent to fight in the End War by the Makers. So that didn't work out very well. Anyway, we are going to continue on, and we are going to actually go all the way to Samael, and that's gonna be that. So once we have our little chat with Samael, we're gonna call it a day. But first we need to get to him. This area, again, you will have to come back to much later when you have all the necessary gear items in order to move freely about the place. The good news is in Darksiders 1 you also get an enhancement that marks all the collectibles you have not yet gotten on the map, so that makes backtracking a lot easier. And Chaos Eater leveled up, yay! Oh, come on, climb up, War. For example, this over here, we will be able to get over here theoretically as soon as once we have met Samael, but we're gonna wait with it for a little bit longer until we have to actually come back here. And this is what it looks like when a chest has not just health, but an actual health chart. And those you really do want to open, because not only do they give you health, they will also eventually extend your health bar. So we're definitely gonna pick those up whenever we see them. I'm gonna leave you guys alone. You already died at least once. Unless of course you're hitting me, then I'm gonna take you out. Alright, so this is basically going to be our main hub area. We're gonna have to come back here multiple times. Hello, minions. Little demon dogs. Alright, let me see if I can actually get any of the chests that are in here right now, or if I do need the crossblade for all of them. I can actually get one. That's nice. I'll take it. Alright, and this is Samael's prison, and in the distance there you see the Destroyer's Tower, which when we were playing Darksiders 3, that thing was under construction. Had barely just begun construction. We could see it when we visited Abraxas. And now it's complete. So we are relatively close to where Haven is.
Non straga singura.
Do you know what's imprisoned here? There are things even you should fear, horseman. Once you were strong, but now you are weak and you are alone. The Destroyer knows of your coming. Even now, he moves his legions against you.
Then I'll make this quick.
Samael's dog approaches!
And so here we actually find out that War, at least, and presumably the other horsemen as well, knows how to speak
To
the
my
demon
side,
language.
dogs!
Or at least one of the demon languages. I may have to take out his cronies first, okay.
I will take your head!
I honestly hate this fight, because this guy just does so much damage
Destroy him!
so early in the game. You don't have any of your upgrades in, yet you don't have barely any health shards. And this guy just does a ton of damage for this early in the level. Especially if you're playing on Apocalyptic. If you're playing on Apocalyptic, this fight is just such a pain in the ass.
I will take your head!
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, oh, ow, 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 that hurt a lot.
Over here!
I hate that so much. Over here, we're gonna hear this line so many times. We could theoretically ask the Watcher
Just
for
one hit his
help
blood.
with the puzzle, but usually when you ask him for help, he either says something that does not help at all, or he says something that is so blatantly obvious, you must have a rock for a brain if you haven't figured it out yet. So his advice, in quotation marks, is actually really, really useless.
Are you here to play executioner? They should have set all four of you.
I have no interest in killing you, Samael.
Ah, the Destroyer. He's beyond your reach, beyond mine.
Has prison made you a coward?
That's devastating.
Perhaps there is a way, but you will need to get inside the Destroyer's spire. The tower is guarded by 4 of his chosen. Bring me their hearts, and ask me no questions. My reasons for helping you are my own.
Where can I find these guardians?
First, seek the Twilight Cathedral, where the Bat Queen Tiamat has gone to roost. The whole of her domain is a blistered inferno. By land, you will never reach it. Find the high ground with this, and bring me her still beating heart.
Alright, and here starts our fetch quest for Samael. So basically this is going to be the rest of the game. Samael is going to send us to find these chosen and take their hearts. And some of them are going to be easier to defeat and some of them are going to be worse. This is Shadowflight. We already had this ability in Genesis, presumably given to us by the council at that point, because we had it even before we met Samael. But now we got it from Samael, and it works exactly the same way as it did in Genesis. So I'm gonna see if I can actually glide over there to Volgrim. And also I think there should be a abyssal armor piece down there. Oh yeah, we can glide over here. Nice.
Samael has returned you in one piece. He must like you.
I sincerely love that. Anyway, we've got a nice little rough shard, and let me see if I can get the... Oh, souls. I will always take souls. Can I get to the abyssal armor piece from here? I think yes. I'm gonna try. I know getting to this thing is a bit of a pain in the ass.
For now.
Because you have to delay your jump, or you have to delay your glide basically, which is a bit of a pain. No!
What would you ask of this?
Oh my god, I'm gonna die so many times in this fun fucking place.
Farewell. For now.
Yes, we did it. Hooray! And here we get a piece of blood-forged abyssal armor. So, nice. We're gonna have to complete 10 of those. The abyssal armor in this game does not look like the one in Genesis. Honestly, I prefer the Genesis one, but that's up to personal preference. And I swear I pressed the jump button here. It's just, in this game, jump sometimes just does not work for me. Don't ask me why.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
Alright, so that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna finish the stream here. And next week we're just gonna continue from here, try to see as far as we can get. We will probably be able to get through the Joking Crowns and the Broken Stair, so we will get to meet Uriel again. But I don't think we'll be able to get all the way to Tiamat. Would be nice if we can, but I doubt it. Until then, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you had some fun, and hope to see you again next week. As usual, Sunday, 8 PM Irish time. Until then, have a good one, guys. Stay safe, and see you then. Bye bye.